Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know this work. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here? As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title. Under the thumbnail, yeah man, this one today is dealing with your guy, TakeOff brother, YRNLingo, and how he spotted J.Prince Jr. out in ATL. Now, if y'all know the story, J.Prince Jr., he goes on social media stating that he'll be in ATL sometime this week. Now, a lot of people already knew that the reason J.Prince Jr. was going to be in ATL was because of his main artist, who was Finesse 2 Times. He had a show out there, you understand? Now, y'all seen that Finesse 2 Times, he got a song with Gucci Mane and a couple other artists from the ATL, you understand? So that's one of the reasons why it's easy for Finesse 2 Times to do a show in ATL and get a bag. But the people was trying to understand why is J.Prince Jr. on social media stating that he'll be in ATL. Some people felt that was disrespectful because they knew one of J.Prince Jr. mob ties affiliates had something to do with TakeOff's untimely demise. Before we get into it, as always, let's first pay our respects and say rest in peace to TakeOff, condolences to his family, and much love to all my folks in the ATL. Quavo, YRNLingo, Offset, y'all keep y'all head up out there, man. And again, pay attention, be aware of those around you. So yeah, man, back to the story. That's the reason why people is shaking their head and nodding. Hey man, why is you getting on social media stating that you'll be in ATL? J.Prince Jr. and YRNLingo, he basically comes behind him and say, you better not pull up out here. So again, what does J.Prince Jr. do again? He comes back again and states that, yeah, man, if y'all want to see me out, I'll be in ATL this time, this place, this date. So right there, people felt like, man, J.Prince Jr., he got a lot of courage. But at the same time, I'm looking at the big picture like, who gonna show up to the event? You know what I'm saying? Right now, if I was J.Prince Jr., I wouldn't even show up to Finesse 2 Times events, especially being in the ATL, because that's gonna stop a lot of people for even supporting Finesse 2 Times. And I don't think he want to do his artists like that, but who knows? They say J.Prince Jr., he be moving funny. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why a lot of people are still heated, especially in Chicago, at what happened with Duke the Jeweler. So while J.Prince Jr. is out here running around and running his mouth like he doing something, man, hey man, some guys, they not feeling that whole movement, and that's real talk. See, I told y'all Sauce Walker, he stated that as well, man, and he's from Texas. Same thing went for Charleston White. So right now, you know, YRNLingo, TakeOff brother, of course he gonna feel some type of way with this dude going on social media saying that he'll be in ATL, knowing, again, that Lil Cam Fifth up the blicky on TakeOff. You know what I'm saying? The person that says the least in the room, that's the one you do. That's the one you do this to. So that right there, that made the whole industry react a certain way. Now, a lot of guys, they rethinking how they move out there. Because I'm telling you, you supposed to come in the rap game to eat, feed your family, man. Why are dudes entering the rap game to purposely start beef? That's not cool. I know at the same time, it brings a certain amount of attention, and that attention brings a certain amount of dollars. But at the same time, now you got to watch your back for his guys and vice versa. And nobody wants to go through that. And that's real talk, man. So again, that's why I'm stating to people, hey, y'all got to be aware of those around you at all times, man. And it was even word that TakeOff, he been wanting to leave. But the only reason why they didn't, because Quavo, he wanted to stay because it was Jazz Prince's, his homeboy, birthday party, man. So he didn't want to just pop up and leave like that, knowing they rode in the car with Jazz Prince. But again, that right there just shows, man, what is J.Prince Jr. really doing out here?
See, folks trying to tell y'all, word around ATL is that J.Prince Jr. got that boy Lil Cam Fifth stashed off somewhere. And a lot of people not agreeing with that activity, including TakeOff brother YRNLingo. You can also throw Offset in there. Y'all know how Offset feel about this whole situation. You understand? Like he really want to press the issue. Knowing what happened to TakeOff, and J.Prince Jr. got the guy Lil Cam Fifth tucked off somewhere. It's just not sitting right, man. And the reason why, because we seeing, hey man, He ain't been locked up yet behind this whole situation. So what's really going on out there? And at the same time, while they was trying to blame Migo Bands for TakeOff's untimely demise, come on, man, that should tell y'all something right there. Especially now that the folks seeing the footage, what they really got to say. Because a lot of folks feel if you cough up Lil Cam Fifth, turn over Lil Cam Fifth, it'll hopefully resolve this whole situation, man. Hopefully, but who knows? I don't really think so. Because again, it didn't have to happen. And while they was trying to blame Migo Bands, come on, man, he was just doing his job. He was only reacting based off what he seen Lil Cam Fifth doing. Once he seen him up the blicky, he tried to quickly react. But yeah, man, we know how the rest of that story goes, man. So J.Prince Jr., Lil Cam, he may be your guy. In order to make things right, you gotta do what's right. Because these folks' family, they want justice. And I'm not just speaking on TakeOff. You can also include Chicago own Duke the Jewel in that situation as well, man. Because what happened to these two cats? Come on, man. What's really going on? And then especially knowing how people try to blame Boosie for Duke's situation, just like they tried to blame Migo Bands for TakeOff's situation, man. The folks be knowing who be pushing these narratives. And they not with it, man. Especially when we seeing what's going on.
That even his pops, he gotta apologize for the movements of his sons. Mainly the junior. And again, it's just a messed up situation, man. And that's real. What happened with Duke? What happened with TakeOff? Two cool cats. You know what I'm saying? So again, both of their families, they want justice, man. They want the person behind this, behind those bars. And I don't think a lot of people understand the magnitude of that. Because if they did, like Boosie told J.Prince Jr., you should have been coughed up Lil Cam Fifth, man. To relieve all of us, man. And that's real talk. I agree with that. You don't want one person around you that's constantly bringing undue heat to you and your guys, your family, your whole movement, man. Don't nobody want that. I don't care if you grew up with the cat. You got to say, hey, man, we cool, but from a distance. Because there's other people I support. I don't want to put them in messed up situations because people know that you're around me. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, man. Especially if you want to become successful and create resources. Especially if you want to create resources, you have to socialize with other people, man. And again, based on those around you, they could limit your progress. You understand? So again, hey, this whole video is based on YRNLingo TakeOff brother. He spot J.Prince Jr. out in ATL. And I told y'all, J.Prince Jr., he already went on social media letting the people know that, yeah, he'll be in ATL.
So J.Prince Jr., you going on social media saying you gonna be pulling up in ATL. What you trying to prove, G? Enough was already done. A lot of folks think you should just lay low for a minute.
And it's also word that YRNLingo, he hit up Quavo and Offset to let them know that, hey, I just seen J.Prince Jr. and his Mob Ties affiliates, man. Yeah, they was out here at a spot that was dealing with Lil Baby, and Drake did a walkthrough, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know Drake and Lil Baby, they tough. And also with that, J.Prince Jr. and his brother Jazz, they cool with Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know the reasons why J.Prince Jr. was on social media stating that he'll be in ATL. So a lot of people won't feel like, oh man, he's just coming out here just to see who gonna test him. No, man, from my point of view, I don't think that's the case, but who knows?
Hey man, I'm here to let y'all know just like everybody else. Don't nobody want no back and forth between these two sides. Because as I stated before, enough was already done. You understand? The main point is here, when are we going to actually show some type of genuine unity here? To where we really got each other back to make sure that this doesn't happen again. That the guys that want to hang out for a minute, that they make it back home to their family. That's supposed to be the main objective. When you got guys in the building, they shooting dice, dudes get to losing their money, acting funny. This is what you usually get. But still, a lot of people was thrown off the fact that this happened to TakeOff. So yes, YRNLingo, TakeOff brother, he got the right to want to question J.Prince Jr. But yeah, man, as I always say, whatever we doing right now, the youth is going to pick up.
But as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.